What exactly does the Central Missouri Humane Society do?
The Central Missouri Humane Society does a number of things. It's more than just adopting out animals, which we do intakes from the community, find those animals new homes. We also have a low-cost spay-neuter clinic that we do Monday through Friday. We offer vaccination clinics 4 times a year. We have a pet food bank for people who can't afford care for their pets. We have a behaviorist that we're starting to work with people to try to keep those pets in their homes. We recently added a humane educator position so they can go out into, like classrooms, Boy Scout troops, Girl Scout troops, things like that, and do some education about animals as well.
What exactly do you do at the Central Humane Society?
I'm the feline care manager, so anything related to cats goes through me. Anything from once they come in, who we go ahead and put up for adoption, who needs to go spend some time in a foster home, maybe who needs to go to a rescue, kind of where they go, how we do our cleaning protocols, adoptions, all those kinds of things. If it relates to a cat, it goes through me.
Okay, perfect. What exactly made you want to start working with animals?
I've always loved animals since I was little. I actually kind of came into this on accident. I was volunteering here, and they needed someone to work, and I didn't have a job, so I said, sure, I'll get paid to do what I was already doing. Sounds great. And then it just kind of went from there.
Is this the best job you've ever had?
Hands down. I always say that it might have taken me 28 years to find what I really love to do, but that's lucky. Some people don't ever find that, so.
Are cats your favorite animal?
No, I wasn't even a cat person before I started working here. I started here working for dogs, cleaning dog kennels, and then they just needed someone who could be the manager over the cats, and no one else was available. So I said, sure, I'll give it a try. And then turns out I was a closet cat lady for 28 years. Now I love them.
Did you grow up with any pets?
We had like one dog at a time growing up. Got a dog when I was in 3rd grade, and then we had him until I went to college. And we had a hamster here, guinea pig there, things like that. But for the most part, no. My dad worked for a cat litter company, but we never owned a cat. Yeah, my dad worked for Tidy Cat, and we never owned a cat. My dad didn't like cats. I really thought that I didn't like cats because we'd never had any. And then turns out I was wrong.
How often do you keep fosters or take them?
Pretty much all the time we have something. We'll take, maybe a couple weeks break if there's nothing that really needs it. But right now we have a little puppy. Before that we had a puppy. All summer I'll have litters of kittens. It's a lot of furry things in my house.
Is it a lot of work to take care of foster animals?
It's really not since I already have so many of my own. An extra kitten or two is just, a little more food. Change the litter box a little more often. Puppy, he goes out when my dogs go out. It's a little more cleaning up pee and poop off the floor because he's only 2 months old. He doesn't know. But for the most part, they just run around with my animals and fit right in.
What do you think is the biggest problem facing the Humane Society?
One of the biggest problems is just people's misconceptions about the shelter, that they either don't want to come here because they think it'll be too sad, or that all the pets here are here because they're just bad pets and you wouldn't want them. When really it's kind of a nice place. We like to think, it's not terribly depressing. It's not all fences and just dogs looking sad and cats in teeny tiny cages. They're out playing, running around the room. And then most of these pets aren't here because there's anything wrong with them. They're here because their person was moving, or they ran out the door and got lost one day and didn't find their way home. And it's nothing wrong with the pet at all. It's just the circumstances they happen to find themselves in.